So, you know, if you're here, nice to see you, Mark. Good afternoon.
Hi, good to be here.
Good, good. Nice to see you all. Tess, good to see you. Look like you're getting some sun there in Cyprus, Tess. Or have you got a bed just to
It's very warm today. It was up to 40 this morning.
Right, sounds nice. It's a bit chilly here today, to be honest.
It's lovely in Essex, Freddie. It's all sunny.
Yeah, that's what you say.
It's always lovely in Essex.
Yeah, it's just the people.
Cheeky. Hi, Els.
There's Ilse, and Ilse is, if you don't know, is a top poker player, and she helps poker players with hypnosis. So if you're into poker and you want to get better at it, Ilse is the lady to see. All right, nice to see you, Becky. Becky was on our retreat, brought Jess along. It's good fun. So I'm hoping anyone else coming to see us on our retreats in the Lake District. You're coming, Molly. When are you coming?
I just moved to London a month ago, so I'm.
When are you coming?
Either next month or the month after.
I look forward to that. That'd be great.
Me too.
Alicia, lovely to see you. Long time no speak. Great to see you. Hi everyone. Heather, Valerie. Virginia, is that how I say it? It's got a J in it. Is that how I say it? Virginia. And nice to see you, Simon. I'm not ignoring the men here. Graham, Andre. It's lovely to see you all. Well, I kind of ran out of ideas, to be honest with you. So it was kind of last minute. Amanda said to me, what are you going to do on Freddy's Free Friday therapy at 4? And I said, I really haven't got an idea because I've got kind of a creative block at the moment. I've got a creative block at the moment, so it's my son peering through the window, so that's why I stuck the thumb up. Trying to annoy me. She has been doing for the last 20 years, to be honest with you. So anyway, Amanda came up with the idea. Let's have just a feel good hour together. Like looking forward to summer. I mean, I know Tess is already there, 40 degrees. Trying to make everyone else feel upset, but looking forward to summer, but more than anything else, feeling happy now. And you know my thinking on this, when we say I'll be happy when I win the World Series, else I'll be happy when the summer's here. I'll be happy when I've lost that weight. When we're saying I'll be happy when, what we're actually saying is I'm not happy now. So today, when we're together and we have this time together, apart from looking forward to the summer, we're going to find the things that we're happy about right now. I'm going to take you through what we did a few weeks back, which is feeling into gratitude, laughter, and love, because it's one of my favorite things to do. Just to get to feel into that, get a sense of it, and allow yourself this bit of time. So you can think about things you want to change while we're doing this, and the chances are you will change. But more than anything else, as I've been saying to you over the last few months now, what I want you to have before we finish here today, if you haven't already got it, and you should have, because I've been talking about it for the last few months, what I want you to have is an experience and a feeling of unconditional self-love. My little dog's here as well now. And a feeling of unconditional self-love. You know, in England, we kind of use it as a derogatory term. Oh, look at her, she loves herself. Look at him, he loves himself. Instead of what we should be saying is, look at her, how incredible, she loves herself. How wonderful, he loves himself. And I'm not talking about being arrogant. I'm talking about having an unconditional self-love. I might have told you how this came about, but as you know, along with my son Anthony, we run the Jacquin Hypnosis Academy, where we train people how to be hypnotherapists. And when we run our courses, and we're going to demonstrate a technique like for overcoming a habit, we asked one of the students to be a demo. And on this one occasion, my son was doing this, teaching this technique for overcoming habits. And a lady put her hand up, and Annie said, you know, how can I help you? And she said, I'd like to stop swearing so much, right? Which is a pretty good goal to have, I suppose. But anyway, he did the work with her, and he finished. And as he finished, I said to him, I said, why didn't you ask if she wanted to quit swearing altogether? And he said, that's ridiculous. Why would you want to quit swearing altogether? It's part of our language. So I said, well, I think I'm going to stop. I don't think we need to swear. I'm going to stop. Of course, I didn't. But after I'd said it, I was very aware of when I was swearing. And the strange thing was, all the swearing I was doing was at me. You effing this, you stupid that, you effing whatever. All the swearing I was doing was at myself for things I feel like I could have done better or I should have done better. And so I was talking to a friend in Australia, because I have friends all over the world now that I've never met. It's incredible. But I was talking to a friend in Australia, and I was telling her about this, and I thought it was kind of funny that I realised that, you know, I was swearing at myself. And she was serious. She said, well, that's self-abuse. And I'd never really looked at it like that before. She said, what you should have is an unconditional self-love. And I took the time, and she helped me to feel into that experience of unconditional self-love. And here's the thing that happens when you feel into unconditional self-love. You start to eat differently. That's the first thing that happens. Because why would you feed someone you love rubbish? Why would you overfeed somebody you love? So the first thing that happens is you eat differently. And the second thing that happens is you stop beating yourself up so much and swearing at yourself so much. I say so much because I still swear at myself now and again, but not as much as I used to. Because here's the thing. If you have a friend you have an unconditional love for, and they put on a couple of pounds, you don't stop loving them. If you have an unconditional love for a friend and they make a mistake, you don't stop loving them. You might take the mickey out for a while, but you don't stop loving them. And yet we're much harder on ourselves. And then I promise you, and I want you to feel it, if you haven't felt it already, and I'm hoping that if you've been in my groups, you found a way to experience it, but I want you to experience it today. And then think about where you want to be and how you want to be. And the thing about unconditional self-love is this. If you have an unconditional self-love, you're never not loved. Think about that. You never experience feeling of not being loved because you always have that unconditional self-love. So we're going to talk about that today. I'm going to get you into that, help you get to that experience. You know, the bottom line in all of my therapy, whatever that people come to see me for, whether it's a drug habit or a fear or an anxiety or whatever they come to see me, the bottom line, what I want for my client before they leave my office or leave the Zoom call, I want them to understand their real worth, their real value. And by that, I mean beyond the car you drive and the house you live in and the clothes you wear and the amount of money you got in your bank account. Your real, true, intrinsic value and worth. Now, Becky's here, Becky Roper's here. And she came to my retreat. Was it this month? It's early this month, wasn't it? And she brought her daughter, Jess. And I've known Jess for a while now because, and most of you will have heard of her. She's the kickboxing champion. She's great. And Becky's her mum. And Becky started doing our training. So I got to know Becky through that and through being on the Creating the Health and Happiness group. And that was such a great thing to have both of them on that, to meet them both in person for the first time, but to have them there together. Because that's what Becky and Jess have. And you can see it and you can feel it when you're around them. It's an unconditional love for each other. I think to some extent, you know, we're kind of creating it all the time here, you know, especially in the Creating the Health and Happiness group, because we've been going for like 2 years or whatever it is now. And I feel like I know Petra. I've never actually met her in person. I've never met Doreen in person, but I feel like I know her. And it was a bit like that on that retreat, Jasmine, wasn't it? You know, although we'd never met in person, it seemed like we did when we did meet in person. So I've known you forever.
Yeah.
It's a very strange kind of experience. You know, you've got Jessa here. Jessa's an incredible therapist, and she works with all kinds of different methods. And if you haven't spoken to Jessa, if you get a chance, have a word with her, because she's pretty incredible. I haven't met Jessa yet in person, but I feel like I know her. It's the same with Tess. So to feel into that feeling of unconditional self-love, know it's okay to love yourself, treat yourself kindly. If you're a therapist, you'll know that it's a major problem for people. And I have to say, even though there are many, I have to say it, especially women, because most women spend so much time making sure their man's okay, fed properly, making sure their kids are okay and educated and fed properly, that somewhere along the line, they kind of drop out the equation. They forget about their own worth, their own value. So for me, that is the bottom line for all of us. Understanding your own worth and your own value, your intrinsic worth and value, and just how incredible you are. And obviously the real bottom line is being happy. Because it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. It's nice to have stuff, but that's what it is. It's stuff. Can't take any of it with us. Yet we put so much value on it. It doesn't matter what you have if you're not happy. You can have all the money in the world. We've seen that from people who have got all the money in the world, still not happy. And I believe the only way to really experience that happiness is to firstly find that unconditional self-love. Some of you know, because we've been together and doing this for a long time now, that's one of my favorite songs, and it's purely because of this one line in this song, which I think is the answer to being happy, really. And the song's called Nature Boy. I won't sing it to you unless you beg me. I might do. But the song goes something like this. There was a boy, very strange, enchanted boy, sad boy, very wise indeed. He travelled near and far over land and sea, spoke of many things, kings and queens. He was very wise indeed. And he said, the greatest thing we can ever learn, and here's the line, which I think is the answer, okay? The greatest thing we can ever learn is to love and be loved in return. That's it. Just to love and be loved in return. But if you have an unconditional self-love, you're never unloved. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, happiness. If you're in England, if you brought up in England, you're known of a guy called Ken Dodd, and he's Diddy Man. If you haven't heard of him, look him up. I think he's dead now, but he was hilarious. And he had a song, didn't he? Do you remember it, Heather? Happiness. There, look, Simon's singing it. Look, turn the volume up. Come on, let's have a sing song. But he sang this song called Happiness. And I think it went, Heather. Happiness, happiness, the greatest gift that we possess. I thank the Lord
that I'm blessed
with more than my share of happiness. This is what I'm like without a drink. This is what I'm like without a drink. But we want you to feel that today. Get into that feeling of happiness. Looking forward to the summer, but feeling happy now, okay? Right, so any questions? Anything you want me to work on when you're in this beautiful state of hypnosis, other than just feeling happy now and looking forward to the summer and winning the World Series? Obviously, that's I'll slip that in. World Series of Poker.
Say I'm going to Birmingham shortly to play a team event, so a bit of luck my way would be pretty nice.
Oh well, good luck.
Have a word with the poker gods for me.
I will do, but you know, look, please don't call me shortly. It kind of upsets me. Anyway, you can see what kind of mood I'm in today. Let's just get into this today. Look on this as time out. Understand that while we're together, you're all that matters to me. I want you to be happy. I want you to feel well. Nice to see you, Caroline. And just lose yourself here for a while. Understand it's okay to just focus on yourself for a little while. I'm going to take you into the most profound state of hypnosis, way beyond anything you've experienced before. You're going to disappear into that wonderful space that's Jessa calls the astral plane, where you can make the changes you want to make at a molecular, cellular, neurological, spiritual level. But Mark's already ready to go. Look, he loves being hypnotized, Mark. He's one of my favorite subjects. Yeah, look, see, he's got himself in position. Someone else got a mattress there with a blanket. No, it's a curtain. Sorry. Oh, look, yeah, see, he's well set. Look at Mark. Yeah, he's dead comfy. All right, okay. So get yourselves in a comfortable position. Look on this as time out for you. Listen to me if you want, but I don't mean this rudely. I'm not interested in your conscious mind. Your conscious mind knows where to go to feel happy. It knows what to do to create that life you want. And all you have to do is allow yourself to do it. So assume the position. And when you're ready to do this, that's right, Doreen. When you're ready to do this, take a deep breath in, hold it for a moment. And as you breathe out, just allow your body to relax. That's right. Imagine having your head massaged and your scalp's relaxing. Let all that tension go. Let that feeling go down to those eye muscles. Imagine having your temples massaged and your eyes are relaxing so completely they just won't work. Remembering those other experiences of hypnosis you've had with me. How it's felt to sit and listen to my voice speaking to you. Remembering the words and the sounds, how it felt as you drifted into that wonderful space. Just for a while, nobody wants anything, no one expects anything. And there's nothing for you to do but to listen to my voice. Get a sense of your eyes relaxing so completely they just won't work. Imagine that's happening as you listen to my voice. Just for a moment, think about the people you love, people that love you, and the people you've helped with your skills, your voice, your love, your care. Think about all those people you've helped, whose lives are different because they met you. And get a sense of that now. As you do that, notice your eyes are so relaxed they just won't work. Imagine it's happened and there's nothing you can do about that. And when you realize your eyes are so relaxed they just won't work, you can test them, find it completely locked, just for a while. That's right. Now nothing bothers or affects you, nothing disturbs you. All that matters is you, the sound of my voice, and a feeling of happiness. And I'm going to snap my fingers, and as you hear that sound, that feeling of relaxation around your eyes is going to flood down through your body like a bliss anesthesia. The chair will support you no matter how relaxed your body becomes. So as you hear that sound, that feeling of relaxation around your eyes is going to flood down through your body into every cell, every fiber. Get ready. Feel that feeling. Now. Just drifting down, deeper, deeper, deeper down. Down to a space of total freedom, total bliss. Get a sense of that happening automatically. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Every word I say doubles that feeling. As you continue to learn even more than before, about your abilities, your capacities to learn as you relax. And the mind begins to drift down toward that place of quietness. A place of peaceful inner awareness. A place that almost seems to give off signals that directs awareness down toward it, into it. More and more comfortably, more and more effortlessly, more and more completely and deeply than before. Where even the effort it takes to be aware of the sound of my voice or the meaning of my words may almost seem to be too much effort to bother making. It's so much easier simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. A drifting down, deeper, deeper, deeper down. In your own time, in your own way, get a sense of it happening, just dropping down through space and time. Down toward that space of total bliss. Get a sense of it happening automatically. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. And just when you think you've reached the ultimate space of profound hypnosis, deep trance, my voice, my words, going to take you 10 times deeper. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Everything I say now doubles that feeling. Everything I say now is your reality. Every suggestion I give you, your mind and body will act upon. At a molecular, cellular, neurological levels, now your reality. You have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And that unconscious mind, the back of the mind, that instinctive, intuitive part of your being, can continue to hear, to understand, respond to those things I might say without the need for you to do anything at all. It's so much easier for the conscious mind simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. That's right. Letting go even of the effort it takes to make the effort that it might take. To tell the exact position of arms, legs, or the entire body now that seems to drift through time and space. That wonderful free floating place of effortless relaxation and letting go. Allowing events to occur in their own time, in their own way, as you drift as a mind. And that mind drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. That's right, get a sense of that happening automatically. Just for a moment, go out there into the future. It's the summer. It's one of those beautiful, clear blue sky days. It's not too hot. It's just one of those beautiful days. The flowers are out. You can smell the perfume of those flowers. Get a sense of the colours. Let that colour and that sense fill you up. Get a sense of that now. Think of other summer days when you've had that feeling of joy. When you just were for a while. You could just be for a while. Get a sense of it now. Feel into it. Notice the way you move and the way you breathe, feeling of freedom. Freedom from every limiting belief that was ever placed on you, every negative thought. A new understanding about your worth and your value and just how incredible you are. Because you are the most incredible creation in this known universe. You are unique. In the history of mankind, there has never been another you. There will never be another you. You are unique. You are incredible. And here's the thing. You are love. You are loved. And you are loving. Get a sense of that now. Step into that body and know it's okay to feel that good. And the unconscious mind can allow those changes to occur while the conscious mind drifts off someplace else entirely now. That's right, in your own time, in your own way. Aware of events that occur along the way. As the unconscious mind utilizes that opportunity to alter your awareness and to continue that learning in whatever way is the right way for you. And I can wonder whether you're aware that you've drifted deeply into trance. Because the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you'll go. That's right, 10, 20, 100 times deeper. Get a sense of it happening automatically. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. In a moment, you will have the most incredible experience of freedom and liberation. Because in a moment, the essence of who you are, that intangible part of the human being, the passenger, the observer in that physical body, will separate from that physical body for a while and leave that body in that chair. And it will be the most incredible experience of liberation and freedom. The essence of who you are. Some cultures call it the spirit, the soul, but I call it the essence of who you are. Get a sense of it happening now, drifting up out of the top of your head. Just leaving that body in that chair for a while. Get a sense of that feeling of freedom as you leave that body in that chair. And as you drift away from that body, I want you to look back at that body in that chair. And I want you to show it some appreciation. How incredible is your body? Just for a moment, think about your hands. The things your hands have enabled you to do. The people you've held in your hand, the love you felt in your hands. The people you've held with those hands. How incredible are your hands. Just for a moment, think about your feet. How incredible are your feet. How many places have you been? How many people have you met? Because of your feet, just for a moment, think about your body. How incredible is your body? The love you felt, the pleasure you felt through your body. And for some of you, that body has created other human beings. How incredible is that? Just for a moment, look back at your body and understand you are beautiful in the true meaning of the word. You are love, you are loved, you are loving. And as you drift away from your body, even further away from your body, you look back at that body, I want you to notice that the essence of who you are is ageless. It's infinite. It has no edge. An understanding that whatever you thought you were, you are not your body. And whatever you thought you were, you are so much more than that. The essence of who you are is pure light, pure love, pure joy. That is the essence of who you are. That is the core of your being. The natural intelligence that you were born with. Get a sense of drifting further and further away now, drifting up out that building. Drifting up into the sky like a helium balloon that some young girl has let go of in the park. Get a sense of drifting higher and higher, so high now that you can look back at the planet Earth below you. And see that beautiful blue planet spinning in space. Get a sense of the mountaintops, the whites of the clouds, the greens of the forest, the blues of the ocean. And notice as you look at that planet from way off, how your perspective changes. You can think about the 7.8 billion people on that planet, which you are one unique, incredible individual. And notice how your perspective changes. And things that had seemed overwhelming no longer have any power over you. Things that had seemed hard or difficult to overcome no longer have any power over you. Being replaced by a feeling of freedom, an incredible lightness of being. As you just drift through space and time, and my voice, my words drift with you. How incredible are you? Now in your mind's eye, get a sense of a target, like an archery target, a massive target between you and that beautiful blue planet. Get a sense of the colours of the rings and the absolute centre of that target. Some cultures call it the bullseye, but get a sense of the centre of that target. Now in the centre of that target is a feeling of unconditional self-love. The centre of that target is flooded with the most intense feeling of unconditional self-love. In a moment, I'm going to make this sound. As I make that sound, you'll be fired, shot like an arrow, straight through the centre of that target and straight out the other side into a space of total light, joy, and love. And as you go through the target, your mind and body will be flooded with the most intense feeling of unconditional self-love. And I want you to understand it's okay to feel that good. And it's okay to love yourself because you are worth it. So get ready. As I make that sound, you're going to be fired, shot like an arrow through that target in a millisecond. And your body and mind is going to be flooded with that incredible feeling of unconditional self-love. Get ready. And now you're out the other side. Feel your mind and body flooded with that feeling, filling you up, lighting you up, lifting you up as you drift in that space of absolute pure light, love and joy. Feel into it. Get a sense of that now. Feel it flooding through your body into every cell, every fibre, into the very marrow of your bones. Feel your body being flooded with the most intense, incredible feeling of unconditional self-love. And as you feel into that now, from today, you will be kind to yourself. You will look after yourself. You will take care of yourself and that body in that chair because you are worth it. Feel into it now. Because from today, that feeling is going to be with you. And you're going to take that feeling into everything you do. And understanding you're already a whole being. You're already the most incredible creation in this known universe. You are beautiful in the true word, in the true meaning of that word. Feel into it now. Know it's okay to feel that good. And as you feel into that, I want you to think of a time of absolute gratitude for someone, something. Feel into it now. Remember a time where you felt absolute gratitude for someone or something or some experience. Just be grateful for an experience you had. I want you to think about it now. And I want you to step into that feeling. Feel into it, get a sense of it. And I want you to do this. You're going to do this physically. When you feel that feeling of gratitude, I want you to reach up with your right hand. So if you're reaching up for the stars, reach up as high as you can. Grasp that feeling of gratitude. Do it now. And pull it into your heart center. And put your left hand over your right hand. And feel that your heart expanding with that feeling of absolute gratitude. Feel your heart expanding. Now think of a moment of laughter. A time when you just laugh, one of those belly laughs, one of those uncontrollable, unconscious laughs that made you feel so good. Remember a time when you just laughed. That's right. When you think about that, feel into that moment of laughter now. Get a sense of it. And when you absolutely feel it, once again, reach up with that right hand. Grasp it, that feeling of laughter, and pull it into your heart center. Put your left hand over your right hand and feel that feeling of gratitude and laughter expanding your heart. Feel your heart expanding with that wonderful feeling of gratitude and laughter now. And feel into it. Feel your heart beating differently. Now think of a moment of unconditional love for someone or something, or a time when you knew that someone has that unconditional love for you, that no matter what you do, you are loved. Think of a moment of pure unconditional love. Now feel into it. Get a sense of it now. Feel into it. And when you absolutely feel it, once again, reach up with your right hand and grasp that feeling of unconditional love and pull it into your heart center. Put your left hand over your right hand and feel your heart expanding and feel your body now flooded with the most incredible feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love. Feel it. And know it's okay to feel that good. Feel that feeling flooding your body and mind. And I want you to notice as your body's flooded with that feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love, every negative, limiting belief, every ounce of hurt, pain, and sadness that was ever placed on you is gone from your body and mind. Because it cannot coexist in your body and mind with that feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love. Take a moment to enjoy that and understand that you are love. You are loved and you are loving. And you're going to take that feeling into everything you do. To be as kind to yourself as you've been kind to so many other people. To treat yourself with the same love and kindness that you show others. Feel into that now. Feel that feeling of happiness. Just being, knowing you're already a whole being. You're already the most incredible creation. You don't need to be anyone else. You are perfect. Get a sense of that now. Now as you drift deeper and deeper into the most profound state of hypnosis, even deeper than before, every word I say now increases that wonderful feeling. Get a sense of that happening. And once again, allow yourself the pleasure of going out into one of those beautiful summer days. One of those clear blue sky days. Maybe you're able to see the birds on the wing. Hear the birds in the trees. Feel the sun on your face. Fresh air in your breath, in your lungs. Just get a sense of that now. And feel happy now. Imagine it's happening. There's nothing you can do about it. Feel into that feeling of happiness now. Feel again stronger and stronger. Every ounce of hurt, pain, and sadness gone from your body and mind. Replaced by that feeling of freedom and joy. a feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love. How good is it to be alive, to experience that, to share it? It may be interesting to know that in that relaxed, drifting state of mind, where those thoughts drift by like dreams, and some enter the mind and some drift through the mind, and some are left behind to be used later on, and others are remembered or seem to be remembered at first, but then become more and more distant, forgotten over time, as the unconscious mind protects the conscious mind and leaves those things behind, forgotten, but remembered too. And time changes too, so you'll know what a trance it's been when you begin to know what seemed to be a short time turned out to be a long time, or what seemed a long time was really no time at all. And so as you drift even deeper into hypnosis, from today, no matter how hard you try, you will never experience those limiting negative thoughts again. The harder you try to remember what it felt like to doubt yourself, the stronger you become. Because now you know you are the most incredible creation. You're already a whole being. You're already perfect. You're incredible and you are loved. The greatest thing you can ever learn, just to love, be loved in return. Feel into that feeling now, unconditional self-love. From today, you will look after yourself better, look after your body better. You'll treat yourself with a kindness, look after yourself because you are worth it. And as you look forward to this beautiful summer that's coming up, with that feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love in your heart, and a feeling of happiness and joy that you're going to take into everything you do. Imagine it's happened. There's nothing you can do about it. Even at first you have to pretend it was something that was said to you, something that was done to you. You really have no choice. You just feel happy for no reason. Get a sense of that happening now. Go over your unconscious often as you need to know that you're free. Free to be, free to love, free to be happy, free to create the life you want. Only when the unconscious mind knows and has made those changes and allows the conscious mind to accept the changes made. Because in a moment, I'm going to count to 10. Every suggestion I've given, your mind and body will act upon. On 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible because you are incredible. A feeling of happiness, a feeling of joy you may have not felt for a long time. And on 10, that feeling of gratitude, laughter, and love that's flooding your body now is going to grow stronger day by day as you continue to create the life you truly want and know it's okay to love yourself. So get ready as I count to 10. On 8, your eyes will open. You will feel incredible. The lightness of being. You'll see things differently, experience life differently. And on 10, that wonderful feeling, freedom and love is going to grow stronger day by day. 1, feeling absolutely wonderful. 2, to create the life you want to do it brilliantly. 3, a feeling of freedom from every limiting belief that was ever placed on you. 4, feel the force of that energy and love flooding your body and mind. 5, feel incredibly alive now. 6, 7, 8, eyes opening, feeling absolutely incredible. 9, 10. Excellent. Lovely to see you, Felicia. Hope you enjoyed the experience today. Good to see you all. I met Felicia in Romania, in Bucharest.
Thank you.
She came to one of our courses, and if you've ever seen my book, The Lazy Way to Happiness and Enlightenment, I think it is, something like that. Forgot what the title is now. All the illustrations, the girl with the butterflies, I'm sure you've seen that. Felicia did that. Oh, you know, on the Creating a Health and Happiness group, you know, the picture of the woman on the front that I use. That's Felicia. So all of the if you haven't got my book yet, The Lazy Way to Happiness and Enlightenment, then it's not very expensive. Go and buy it. You'll love it. It's got some audios with it as well. But all of the illustrations inside, that's my sales pitch for today. All have been done by Felicia. She is so incredible. So thanks for doing that. Thanks. And other stuff. She did I think it's my Jacquin Hypnosis, Freddy Jacquin Hypnosis for my YouTube channel. The branding at the top of that is Felicia. And it was all free. That was the good thing about it. She did it out for friendship. Thank you very much. And when we meet eventually again, because I think you're still living in Rome, still living in Italy, move back.
Now I'm in London.
In London?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me? We'll have to meet up and I'll buy you a coffee. All right, so we're going to catch up. So yeah, so you know, wherever you are in the world, feel into the happiness you're feeling now. Know it's okay to have that unconditional self-love for yourself. Well, who else could you hope for? Unconditional self-love for yourself. I suppose you could have an unconditional self-love for someone else. I don't know. But anyway, as you can see, I'm in one of those moods today and I haven't even had a drink. Imagine what I'm like if I have a drink. Can't shut me up at all. All right, Mark, good to see you. Right, look, so wherever you are, have a beautiful weekend. Stay happy. Be kind to yourself and enjoy the weekend. And I'll see you all again soon, all right? And if you want to do some training with me, Jacquin Hypnosis Academy, we start our diploma on the 12th of June. And I think if you join, if you're not already a member, you join next week. It's free for 14 days. You can binge on all of my videos and all that stuff for nothing. And you can have the first unit of our training for free. And in that unit, if you don't already know how to hypnotize, looking around you, I think you're all hypnotists anyway. If you don't know how to hypnotize, we teach you in that first unit how to hypnotize people. So if you have got horrible little kids or a partner you want to, you know, get them to buy you a coat or a meal or something, just that first lesson would be worth doing. Right? Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Have a beautiful weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks, Freddy.
Thanks, Freddy.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Great
Thank
weekend.
you. Bye-bye.
Good weekend all.
Thanks.
Thanks, Freddy.
Bye.
Bye.
Where will we find the recording?
It'll be on my Freddy Jacquin Hypnosis.
Okay, thanks, Freddy. I couldn't hear you for the first half.
Well, you weren't locked out again, were you?
Yeah, not locked out. No, the sound was atrocious on my laptop. And when I came back, you started. So
I did tell Amanda not to let you in, Dora.
yeah, I know, but she
Fine,
failed again.
let you in.
Have a nice weekend, Diana.
Right, see you all soon.
Too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Freddy.
Thanks, Freddie. Thank you. Lovely.
See ya.